everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fixing It Up with Sandra. In case you're new here, I'm Sandra, and today I thought we would do another wreath tutorial, and I would say almost everything here is from the Dollar Tree, and we are going to be doing the oh so popular bunny wreath frame. It is a Sunday, it's cloudy, it's rainy, and I can think of nothing better than to make a really cute, bright bunny wreath. But here's the thing, we're not just gonna do the head right here. We're actually gonna add on the body. So this is the jelly bean wreath frame that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and this is the bunny head, and we are going to attach it like so. And so I don't have to pan out and kind of turn it sideways. We're gonna do this like so. I am so excited. So, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff from the Dollar Tree. Even though this set, like this is Mainstays and Walmart sells this, I actually got this from the Dollar Tree. So this is what we're gonna be using just in case you have any questions. Let me see if I can put it right here. This is, okay, there's the type of yarn this is, just in case you wanna get the same kind. So we got that. I have ribbon, I have flowers, I have this cute little sign right here. I'll explain all of it once we get into it. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty budget friendly and really cute. So there's nothing left to do than point the camera down and start creating. So before we get started, here's what I wanted to show you. So I wanted to do backing of fabric with my bunny ears, and I'll show you what I mean. So I have this really cute fabric. Here's the big old piece. And I wanted to, once I'm done, glue fabric to the back of the ear to just give it that extra pop of color. Pizzazz. Is just gonna look absolutely adorable. So here's what it's gonna look like roughly. So what you do before you even start this wreath, go ahead and take your fabric, lay it down so, take your bunny frame, lay it down like this, and trace the outside, not the inside, the outside of your ears, and then cut out your fabric. And the reason why I say do that, that would be the very first thing that I would do, is because it gets a little like awkward when you add on this, and it makes it so simple to have these already cut out. So like I said, those are already done, and now we're gonna go ahead and attach these two frames. Now again, I got these both from the Dollar Tree, and we are going to attach them with some white zip ties. And I'm using white. I wanted to really use white because it'll blend in easier with the yarn. And these are the smaller ones. You can, and again, Dollar Tree, go into like, I think it's like where the automotive section or whatnot is, and you'll be able to find them. So I'm not quite sure how many zip ties this is gonna take. So this is all new to me. So you'll be learning, we'll be learning this together. But I'm gonna go ahead, I think I got about like 7 zip ties with me. So what I'm gonna do before I start is I'm gonna lay these overlap like that, not up higher, just right like so. And I'm gonna go ahead and put one zip tie in the center, and I will show you and count how many zip ties I have. So we're gonna do right there. This shouldn't be too hard to do, and you know, use as many zip ties as you feel to make sure that you are happy with how secure it is. All right, just make sure I have them in the right direction. And you can use mesh if you want instead of yarn, if that's what you want to do. Again, I wanted to do all Dollar Tree, and because I already did a mesh wreath with the bunny face, I wanted to do something a little different. So let me cut these off. So far, as you can see, I have 3 on here. It feels pretty secure. I'm gonna show you. If you have the 3, this is where it is. And if you need to screenshot it, feel free to go ahead and do that. let me turn on my glue gun too. So that's where I have it. I think I might add one more in the center. So we'll do a total of 4. And again, if you want to do more, feel free to do so. All right, so we have our zip ties on here. All right, again, this is what I have right here, 4. And now this is, oh wait, maybe we might add more because the head kind of turned. But once we start getting our, you know what, I really don't want it to turn. So let me see if I add a zip tie here, if it will prevent it from turning. Okay, you're gonna wanna add the zip tie there to prevent the head from moving. All right, and I'll show you here in just another moment what I did. Okay, this will really get it nice and secured on here. All right, so I added 2 more zip ties. Sorry about that, guys. Here's where I did it. So you might wanna pause this or screenshot it so you know exactly where. And now the head doesn't move. So here is the most tedious part of it. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing, but basically wrapping your entire bunny frame. There we go. So you're just going to, I'm gonna start with the body. Let me see where I can find, oh, there we go. And this is really nice and thick. And I'm so surprised that the Dollar Tree had it, had this. And I do have 2 rolls. I'm hoping that 1 roll would be enough, but if not, I do have another roll. So to get started, this is what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't know how else to start this, but just do a simple tie. And I'm not gonna tug too hard on this because I don't want this to rip apart. So I'm just gonna thread it through now. You know, no real like, what am I gonna say? My brain stops, I'm so sorry, you guys. No real like rules to follow, just kind of do it like so. I kind of threaded it through, and then I'm gonna bring it up, and now I'm gonna start my wrapping. And again, this is probably, like I said, the most tedious part of it. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing. This probably will take me, I don't know, thinking, ugh, got some of that fur or the yarn already in my mouth. Probably about a ½ hour. And I'm just gonna wrap it really, not super loose, but loose. And yeah, this is how it's gonna go. And I'm gonna do the entire thing. And when I get to my ears, I'll pop back on because I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that, because we're gonna do the fabric around the ears. And see, this is, I mean, there's nothing much to this. So I think most of us will be able to get this done without having to watch me do the whole thing. So, and again, I'm really hoping that this thing of yarn will do it. And it's just making a really nice, soft, plush bunny. And you can wrap the whole thing if you want, but I'm just gonna wrap the outline, and I'm gonna go all the way around, and I'll be right back. So I have the bunny already all wrapped. How cute is this? And I did have like a couple of little gaps, so I just went back over and like wrapped it a couple times and then put a little dab of glue to hold it all together, but I love it. And just a heads up, this yarn, whew, it is, it's got like a bunch of flyaways. So yeah, if you have allergies or whatnot, it's gonna get everywhere. So now we are going to do the ears, okay? Let's see, I don't know if and I'm still on the same roll. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my little end right here. I'm gonna kind of twist it up just a little bit. I'm just gonna put a dab of glue where I'm gonna be starting. So, and then I'm just gonna lay this right here. This is just gonna give it some extra hold. You can tie it as well. I just want this to be on there really good. And then now we're just gonna wrap the ears. Same method that we did with the body. And make sure that you're pushing your yarn down so you don't have it like spread out like this. Make sure you push it together like so. All right, just making sure that that is not gonna come up. And then once we get the ears wrapped, we're gonna add on our fabric. And like I said, this is the most work right here, just wrapping it. And then once you do that, it's all about gluing on the embellishments, the little trinkets, whatnot. And you don't have to do the fabric if you don't want. And if you're looking for fabric, like, where can I get fabric? I think most dollar stores, I know mine does, they sell those like fat quarters, those pieces of fabric, and you can use that. I think there would be enough fabric. Yeah, there would be enough fabric because I'm looking at the pieces that I cut out. So you can still keep it very budget friendly. Even though if you get to Walmart, they do have those little fabric pieces for about 99 cents, unless it's gone up. I haven't bought one from there in a very long time. So, all right, so let me go ahead and get these ears wrapped up, and then I'll be right back and we're gonna glue on our fabric. All right, so everything is wrapped, and now what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and glue on our bunny ears. So I'm gonna start by just doing a really thin amount of glue on the edge of this fabric, just till I can get it started. So I'm gonna do one whole side. All right. Let's go ahead and get this onto our bunny. Okay. Like so. I don't want any drips, so I'm wiping off the gun before I bring it back down to the yarn. And I'm doing like a really little bit, just very, very tiny. Okay. And kind of pull it a little tight if you can. All right. Get this little bit down here. And if you're using this yarn, it's almost like cotton. It does catch with the glue, and it is very like fluffy. So just, go slow when you're doing this step, because like I said, I try not to let it have too much of a drag with the drippiness of the glue, because just this yarn, see, it just dripped right there, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna pull that up. All right. I'm just using the last piece of the cut piece of the zip tie. All right, so we have one ear on. Okay, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Super cute. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we're gonna do the second one. And again, I'm just gonna start with a thin line. All right. And I've got a little bit of yarn attached to this glue gun, so it's kind of, that's what you have to be careful for. That's what I was talking about. That it doesn't snag. All right. Because it's, all right. Makes it kind of hard to get like the perfect line if it has like any bit of, if your glue gun has any bit of that yarn on there. So if you're using this specific yarn, just be very careful, because it's just like cotton. All right, and I'm gonna even out, I'm gonna even out the bottom of this, like so. All right, this part is just about done, and this is looking so cute. All right, there we go. All right, let's kind of pull this over There we go. This is a very messy, this is a very messy thing to do right here. The glue's getting everywhere. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure it's just securing this down as best as possible. All right, and I thought the yarn was the most tedious part. This is turning out to be the most tedious. All right, I think I got all of the glue off, and now it's just gonna dry, and we're gonna start adding on the front pieces. All right, let's just pull this closed. All right, there we go. Let's turn this around now. All right, so here is our bunny ears. I love the fabric that I chose. Super, super cute. Now we're just gonna lay it down, and I'm gonna make sure that all of the fabric has a little bit of glue. Just kind of press it around. And if you need to make any, fill in any gaps, do so. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. For this entire thing, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna use this. It comes from the Dollar Tree, and it comes in a 2-pack, and it has like this little string right here, but I went ahead and took it off. And then we're gonna use some pink floral pieces, so it'll match really cute with this. And we're gonna go first right now and glue on our floral pieces. So this is pretty simple. Actually, I'm gonna cut this down just a little bit. There. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add some glue to that stem. And we're gonna lay it like where the center is. And make sure, well, because these are specific kind of flowers, I'm gonna make sure that my flowers are facing up. So we're gonna go in one direction, we're gonna go that way, and then we're gonna get the other side. Okay, and we are going to go up again, like so. Just gonna adjust my flowers real quick. And then we're gonna put our sign in the middle. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna do another piece of the flower. Okay, just gonna tuck this back here, like so. Super, super cute. And then we're gonna get the other piece right here. And there. And like I said, this is pretty simple when it comes to the decoration. And then we're just gonna be adding on some ribbon, and that's gonna be the fun part. We're gonna use a few different styles of ribbon. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna take our, now I'm not gonna put it in the center, I'm gonna kind of put it right here. So we're just gonna glue a little bit right there. Like I said, kind of low, a little bit. And then press it hard onto this. All right, and give it just a little bit of pressure for a moment. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our bow, and that's it. I don't want it to be, because we've got the busy ears, we're just gonna do something really sweet with the flower. You can do floral, you can do eggs, you can do whatever your heart desires. Okay, let me just make sure that this is on there good. And then I might, because I don't want this to like fall down like that, I might glue, just put a dab of glue so it stays in this position. Yeah, or maybe kind of, if I can, like tuck it into the bunny itself. Let's see. All right. Okay, so that should be on there good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our bow. I'm just gonna put the bunny off to the side and let that finish drying the glue. And we are gonna go ahead and get my Bodabra. Now I have almost all of the ribbon, well no, I'm lying. Half the ribbon came from the Dollar Tree, half of it came from Michael's, but I bought it years ago at a great discount. So we're gonna do this really pretty blue, this Easter egg, and the Easter egg and the blue came from the Dollar Tree, but we're gonna do this bunny ribbon, and then we're gonna do a pink, and then even though this doesn't have wire, I'm gonna see if this will look good, and it's from the Dollar Tree. It's little bunny paw prints or footprints, and so we'll see if that looks good. So I already measured, and so I know that I want my tails to be this length, and I will tell you what that is. That is 11 inches. So because I know this is what's gonna be my center, I'm gonna go ahead and place that part into my Bodabra. All right, now I'm gonna bring that down, but what we're gonna do is kind of twist it because I'm gonna make loops, and I don't want too big of loops. So we're gonna go right there. And then the same for this side. And we're gonna only do one of this. And I wanna make sure that they match, that they're even on both sides. So I'm gonna press it down, bend it, and then I like to bring it up like so. Oh, this is a little too big on that side. There. And then I'm gonna bring it down like this. Perfect. All right. All right, and do the pretty little cut like so. And we're gonna do this with all of our ribbon. And this is gonna go around the neck of the bunny. And again, with this one, this is super, super cute. I love it. And I like that you don't have to add too much to it. Again, because of the busy ears and everything like that, it's just absolutely adorable. And let's go down to here. Now you can go ahead and add whatever you want. Like I thought about adding little eggs all around it, but I don't know. Usually I'm such a trinket person, but this time around I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep it simple. I do want to tell you that we will be doing another wreath like this. I want to do different styles. So we got that one right there. And so like I said, I have another frame. So look for that. It'll be the next tutorial as well, and we're gonna do a different style. We're gonna go more rustic. So, all right, I'm just making sure that this all matches up. There we go. Like so. I'm gonna go and cut that and then make it a fancy little tail. And then we have one more, we're gonna do the bunny. So I went like a solid color, the busy one, you know, somewhat of a solid color, and then now we're gonna do the busy bunnies. Okay, now I wanna make sure my bunnies are facing in the right direction, so I gotta make sure I start them off. So one thing when you have a ribbon that's printed a certain way, you wanna make sure that your bunnies, see my bunnies would be upside down if I did like that. Wait, and I don't like that. I wanna make sure my bunnies, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna go ahead and just make the tails on this. And then I'll show you how, because see how my bunnies are all in that direction and I don't want them to go upside down. So we're just gonna do the tails right now. And then, so I'm gonna make sure that they're even. All right, now I'm gonna make the loop. This is a little trick that I learned when you have, okay, perfect. So now my bunnies are faced all in the right direction. So I'm just gonna do that. Fold it like so, and then I'm gonna place it in here. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, now I know this doesn't have wires, so we'll see. Let me see how this works in here. Yeah, it'll work for the very front. All right, that's perfect. All right, let me get a zip tie since that's what I have right here on hand. And we're going to get this all put together. So let me go ahead and pick this up so gently. Get this zip tie. Now you can use a pipe cleaner if that works for you, or wire. I'm just using the zip tie because it's right here, right in front of me. And pull it really tight. Cut the back off. Now I'm going to go ahead and adjust it while I have it off the bunny. Okay. Make it all nice and poofy like so. There. Super cute, super frilly, very, very bright, very festive. All right. Oh, and then I'm gonna cut that one to match. There we go. All right, so this is what we have, and then we'll have to readjust it once it's on the bunny. But what we're gonna do before we gather it onto, I'm just gonna call it like our little Peter Cottontail. Okay, here's what I wanna do. So we'll see if this works. So here's our bunny like so. Okay, there it is. How cute is that? And like I said, I'm gonna glue the flowers so they're not hanging off, so they're kind of like this. But the very first color that I used, now I'm just gonna see if this will work. It's gonna cut some of that off. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around like this. And I should have cut it a little bit longer, so that'll be a scrap piece, but all right. Flip it over. And I'm gonna kind of pull it a little snug. All right. Now here comes a little bit of glue. And just, of course, make sure you watch your fingers, especially if you're using a glue gun like mine. That bad boy is hot. All right. Use this. I usually have, I have those little rubber things, but I don't use them, and I don't want to be burned. So, all right, I'm gonna do a little bit right here. Okay, like so. All right, I can feel this cotton everywhere. It's either the glue string or the cotton, it's everywhere. So, okay, let's scooch all of this out of the way, flip him back over, and while I'm doing all this, I might as well do my little flower. Do a tiny little dot right there. For this. Ugh. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments. Do you like the flowers? Would you have done Easter eggs? And like I said, we're gonna be doing another one of these, but it's gonna be rusticy. It's gonna be with burlap. So if this isn't your thing, if you're like, this is a little too busy, it's a little too bright, don't worry. I will have one coming this week with the more like, you know, neutral tones. It's everywhere. All right, so that's down, that's down. Okay, our bow. So now we're gonna go ahead and just glue. Oh my God, this is looking so cute. See, this is why we didn't need the eggs or anything like that, because we've got this gigantic fluffy bow. So we're just gonna take the back of the bow and glue it onto this ribbon. I'm gonna do somewhat of a generous amount. And hold it down pretty good so it doesn't come loose. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to adjust my ribbons. Like so. Okay. There, trying to just make them all smooth and, you know, nice looking. All right. And then I'll show you what this looks like. So freaking cute. And again, almost every single thing except for the 2 ribbons. And then I had that fabric left over. It all came from the Dollar Tree. So again, very budget friendly, one-stop shop. And you can get the fat quarters, I believe, at your local Dollar Tree still. Again, I don't know. I haven't bought any there in quite some time, but I know they used to have it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me zoom out so I can show you how adorable this bunny is. All right, guys, so this is the bunny. Can you see the whole bunny? It is super cute. And how I have it on here is just a command hook, and I just hooked it right here, like so. You can put wire on the back. You can use a pipe cleaner, however you want to do it. I think it works just fine like that. Super, super cute. So now I want to know what you think about it. So let me know in the comments below. And if you like this kind of stuff, what do you got to do? Make sure that you give me a thumbs up on this tutorial, and then make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit the notification bell, because you never know when I'm going to upload a tutorial. You're not going to want to miss the next one. Let me just bring this down and give you another look. How cute. See, oh my gosh. Super, super cute. I just love the ears. I am in love with this. So yeah, this is super adorable. I love it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next tutorial. Have a great Sunday.